Hello everyone, I Veena Gandhi once again welcome you in Structures in a C Part 2. In Part 1 you have already learned what do you mean by structure, how to define structure and declare structure variables, and what is a nested structure, and how to use type tape in structures, etc. Now in this video you will learn array of structures, pointer to structure, self-referential structure, structure and function, and assignment on above topic. As you know, structure allows us to combine different types of data. For example, if we want to store attributes of employees, so we store employee number, employee name, address, birth date, salary. But if we want to store multiple employees information, then we require array for that. What is an array? Array is a collection of elements of the same type. Now we can create array of structures where each element of an array is of structure type. So an array of structures are useful in storing the multiple records of same type or in grouping the records together and provides the faster accessing. Now how to declare array of structures? Again, there are two methods for declaring array of structures. In first method, you define the structure, and after closing braces, you can create the array and specify the size. So in first method, struct tag name in the curly braces, data type member 1 up to data type member n. After closing braces, you immediately create the array name and specify the size of the array. In second method, you define the structure completely, give semicolon, and after that define like this struct tag name, again specify the array name and specify the size. Let us see example of array of structures by using first method, struct employee. In the curly braces, define the members employee number, employee name and salary. Employee number int type. Employee name is a character array of having 40 size and salary is a float type. After the closing braces, create the array emp having size 100. Now in second method, completely define the structure, give semicolon here. After that, struct tag name employee and array name is emp having size 100. Now how to find size of array of structure? In structures, we know that memory will be allocated for each and every member contiguously. So in array of structure also, memory will be allocated for each element of the array, and each element of the array is of what? Structure type. Now you can see in a figure, we declare a structure, struct employee having ID, name is a character array of 5 elements, salary, float, and then we define an array emp having 2 elements. So you can see in a figure employee 0 and employee 1. Now in employee 0, ID is of integer type, so it requires 4 bytes under 32-bit compiler. And name is a character array of 5 elements, so 5 bytes for the employee for the name. And salary is a float type, so 4 bytes required for salary. So size of single element is 4 plus 5 plus 4, 13 bytes. Now there are 2 elements of the inner employee 0 and employee 1. So it requires 36 bytes of the memory. Let us see program on array of structure. Suppose if you want to store student information like name, roll number and marks, and you want to store multiple student information, then you can use array of structures here. So first include the file stdio.h. Then in main, first declare a structure student, struct student having members, character, name 30, and roll number of int type and marks of float type. After that, you create an array of structures. So struct student s of 2. S is the array name and 2 is the size of the structure. Then int I, and in for loop we want to accept multiple students, so we require for loop. For loop for I equal to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus. Then in accept the name, role and marks. So scanf %s, %d and %f. S of I dot names. Here we require array subscript and a dot for accessing the member. So s of I dot name, then ampersand s of I dot role and ampersand s of I dot marks. So array subscript is required here and dot for accessing the members. So in percentage we don't specify the address, so your address is not specified here. Now print the records that we have accepted. So for I equal to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus, then printf name, role and marks. So s of I dot name, s of I dot role, s of I dot marks. We will print the records. I have run the program here. You can see here input Veena 1078, Kiran 2089, and records are printed here. So we can use array of structure to group the multiple records of the same time. Next topic is pointer to structure. Now we have already learned in pointers video. Pointer is a variable which stores the address of another variable. Now other variable can be of any type, int, char, float, etc. Similarly, we can have pointer to structure where pointer variable stores the address of the structure variable. Let us see example of pointer to structure. Here I have declared the student struct having members name, roll number, marks. After that, we create the variable structure variable student1. After that, I create a pointer variable struct student struct, the tag name, and ptr is a pointer, asterisk ptr is a pointer to the structure student. The ptr contains the address of student1 variable. You can see in a figure, student1 is the structure variable having members name, roll number and marks. So name start at the address 3000. After that roll number is stored. After that marks is stored. So pointer contains the address of the first member, it is name. Here 3000 is the address is stored in a pointer variable. Now how to access the members using pointer to structure? There are two ways. We can use indirection operator and dot operator, or we can use arrow operator or known as membership operator. Now using indirection operator and dot operator. So in round bracket, indirection operator ptr dot name means here first address is dereferenced and then member is selected, but dot has highest priority than the indirection operator. So indirection operator ptr dot role in round bracket again indirection operator ptr dot mark. Now second is using arrow operator. This is the mostly used in C programming. So ptr arrow name, ptr arrow role, and ptr arrow marks. Let us see example using pointer to structure. Now first include the header file stdio.h. In the main function, declare a structure person which contains the member's name, age and weight. We want to display person's name, age and weight. So char name of 20, age of type int, and weight is of float type. After that, we create the structure variable struct person in pointer to structure. So person pointer, the pointer to structure person, and person1 is a structure variable. The person pointer contains the address of the person1. Now first, at the pointer variable stores the what address of the other variable. So here pointer stores the address of a structure variable person1. Then accept the name, age and weight. So printf enter name, scanf %s person pointer arrow name. To access the members we use the indirection operator, indirection and dot operator, or we use the arrow operator. So I have used here arrow operator, person pointer arrow name. Then enter the age, scanf %d ampersand person pointer arrow age, and to accept the weight, scanf %f ampersand person pointer arrow weight. So we use arrow operator to access the members. Now for displaying same data, again printf name equal to %s person pointer arrow name, age, person pointer arrow age, and for printing weight, percent f, person pointer arrow weight. I already run this program. You can see here name Veena, age 30 and weight 60, displaying the same data. So we can use indirection or dot operator, or we can use arrow operator. Arrow operator is very easy to use, so I have used here arrow operator. Now next topic is self-referential structure. Now self-referential structures means they have a structure which contains one or more member of type pointers, and these pointers point to same structure or self structure. You can say in self-referential structure contains pointer members which point to same type of structure. You can see in this example, I have defined a node structure, struct node having two members int item, and then pointer next of type struct node, means next will contain the address of the same variable or same variable of type struct node. You can see here item is the one member, and next will point to the same type of node which contains the members item and next. The famous example of self-referential structure is linked list. Linked list is collection of nodes where each node contains the address of other node. Now here you can see stud structure. Here it contains roll number, name, age, and one pointer member variable next of type struct stud, means next will refer to the node having struct stud type. So we create here a variable struct stud n1, n2 and n3 variable. Now to create the link between nodes, we can write like this: n1 dot next. So n1 is structure variable, dot operator for to access the member, next is a member name, which next is a pointer, so it stores the address of other variable. Now here pointer is of which type? Struct stud. So n2 is a what of type which? Struct stud. So it contains the address of n2. Now so n1 contains the address of n2. You can see in this figure n1 points to n2. Again n2 points to n3. So n2 dot next contains the address of n3, and n3 dot next equal to null. So here we stop the linked list, means end of the linked list. There are no more nodes, so we write here null value. So we can use self-referential structure to create the linked list. Next topic, structure and functions. Structure also can be passed as a function parameters like any other data types. Now we can pass individual member of a structure or entire structure or pointer to structure or array of structure to a function. Like other types also, like other data types, structure function also can return structure or structure member or pointer to structure. So structure and function helps in writing better and useful code. Let us see how to pass entire structure to a function. Now first include the stdio.h file, then string.h, then declare structure student having members id, character array name 20 and percentage. Now I have declared here structure as a global structure because we want to access the structure in main as well as in a function. So I have declared as a global, means above the main. So in main function, declare a function void function, then struct student record. We are passing the here variable of the what? Struct student. Record is a variable, structure variable of type struct student. Then we create the variable here record of type struct student. We are passing the values to the structure members. So record dot id equal to 1. So to access the members, we use here dot operator. Then to copy the name string into the name, so we are using the function strcpy record dot name comma Raju. So we cannot use like this record name equal to Raju. The Raju is a string. You cannot copy string like this. So we have to use the string function strcpy record name in double quotes. Then you can pass the string Raju. and record dot percentage equal to 86.5. And call the function to display this record. So function name func, and then pass the structure variable record. We are passing your entire structure. In function void function here, then structure variable record. Printf id is again %d record dot id. So structure variable name dot id, then name, and then percentage. I already run this program here. ID is a 1, name is a Raju, and percentage here. So we can pass entire structure to the function. We can also pass member by member, or we can also pass reference to a structure, pointer to a structure, or array of structures. Let us see assignment. Short questions. Define self-referential structure. Second, how to access the members of a structure using pointer. You can attempt long questions like this. Discuss the array of structure with example. Explain pointer to structure with example. Then how to pass structure to a function. I hope that you must understood the concept in this video. If you like this video, please share and subscribe channel. Thank you for watching.